one game bet, 23. First of two road games for the Pels. It's a back-to-back. We'll be in Indiana tomorrow. The Pelicans on to snap a brief two-game losing streak, both to Eastern Conference teams. One against the Miami Heat, and then 2 nights ago at home, it was the Chicago Bulls who came in and beat us 114-106. It was one of those games again where the Pelicans just did not perform in the clutch. Shots, turnovers, no rebounding on misses by the Bulls, and it really cost New Orleans when it was all said and done. Despite Brandon Ingram's 22 points, Zion Williamson had his 8th double-double of the year, 19 points and 11 assists, but it was not enough, and that sets up these two very big road games coming up tonight in New York, tomorrow in Indianapolis. Here's head coach Willie Green.
It's the same that we've seen the last couple games. The Knicks are a physical team. They execute on both ends of the floor. They're good defensively. We got to bring it on their home floor. Last season, we didn't have a good showing there. And then you got Indiana after that, fast, spread you out, shoot threes. These are going to be 2 tough challenges for us, but we look forward to them.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And 2 very different styles that are going to be played against the Pelicans. Now, everybody knows what happened last night here at Madison Square Garden. It was the Knicks defeating the Detroit Pistons 113-111, a very controversial end when Dante DiVincenzo fouled Ausar Thompson. It was not called, and then Josh Hart ended up with a layup with 2 seconds left. It was an N1, but Detroit lost the game. Monty Williams went crazy after the game. That was a national story today. The referees admitted they blew the call on DiVincenzo, but the Knicks won the game, and it was a win that they needed desperately because right now they sit 4th in the Eastern Conference. However, they're going to be without 2 of their starters from last night. Jalen Brunson and Isaiah Hartenstein will not play tonight. C.J. McCollum remains out for the Pelicans, but you do get Najee Marshall back, who, of course, missed the Chicago game due to suspension. We'll take a break, come back, starting lineups, keys, and tip from Madison Square Garden. It's the Pelicans and the Knicks, and it's coming your way on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Brooks and Dunn Reboot 2024 Tour.
I'll play something country.
The best-selling duo of all time. Live with David Lee Murphy and Ernest. May 16th, Smoothie King Center. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Brooks and Dunn Live.
Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from groceries and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in-store or online. The average saver earns over $100 per year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta. Cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound?
You want to
That's the sound of
that
us
lazy
magically
Antonio
transforming our
Daniels?
smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
Chloe Hogan. Our national anthem from Madison Square Garden as we get set for NBA action. It's the Pelicans and the Knicks. Time now for your starting lineups. First for the visiting Pelicans. They come in at 34-24 overall, 17-12 away from home. Right now sitting 6th in the Western Conference. Got a little help from the Miami Heat last night to put us there. Third-year head coach, Willie Green.
Herbert Jones, 6'6", forward, Alabama.
Trey Murphy, 6'9", forward, Virginia.
Zion Williamson, 6'7", forward, Duke.
Brandon Ingram, 6'9", forward, Duke.
Jonas Valanciunas, 6'11", center, Lietuvos Rytas, Lithuania.
So Herb and Trey will get the start again. Well, Herb obviously, but Trey Murphy will get another start as CJ McCollum misses another game with the ankle sprain, but he is looking okay. Hopefully he'll be back in the lineup tomorrow against the Pacers. For the Knicks, they come in at 35-23. They are 20-9 in this building. However, they have lost 5 of their last 7 games. Of course, they won last night by 2 against the 8-win Detroit Pistons. That was 113-111. Right now, they sit 4th in the Eastern Conference under head coach Tom Thibodeau, who was the January coach of the month when the Knicks went 14-2. But it was a much different lineup for the Knicks then. They are really, really banged up. Miles McBride will make just his 4th start of the year at the point. He is replacing Jalen Brunson, the 6th highest scorer in the league. He is out with neck spasms tonight. Dante DiVincenzo, a 3-point marksman, will be another guard. Precious Achiuwa, who came over in a trade from Toronto for R.J. Barrett and Emmanuel Quickley. He has done very well as a Knick, and he'll be the 4. Our old pal Josh Hart, who is a rebounding machine, best rebounding guard in the league, under 6.4. He is averaging 7.2 a game. And the man in the middle, Jericho Sims, who has started now 9 games this year. He's in place of Mitchell Robinson, the regular starter who's out, and Isaiah Hartenstein, who started last night's game. He is managing an Achilles issue, so he's not in the lineup as well. Those are your starters, and your inactive list presented by Morris Bart. The Darian Sebron for the Pelicans, along with E.J. Liddell, Jose Alvarado still out due to suspension, Dyson Daniels with the left meniscus surgery. Those are your particulars. Tip off next.
When you want to bet on sports, played on a field or ice or course, BetRivers is the place. Over, under, money line, same game parlays, it's all fine. You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with BetRivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
New Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for what's next. Born for a bolder taste. Born for shaking things up. The taste of a perfect match. Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for this.
Please drink responsibly. Whiskey Specialty, 7% alcohol volume. Jack Daniels Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee. Jack Daniels is a registered trademark. Coca-Cola is a trademark of the Coca-Cola Company. 2023 Jack Daniels and the Coca-Cola Company.
All right, here we go, baby. It's the Pelicans and the Knicks from Madison Square Garden. Pelicans looking to snap a 2-game losing streak. Your officiating crew tonight, Mark Lindsay is the crew chief, John Butler, the referee, and Brandon Schwab is the umpire. Pels in the red statement edition uniforms tonight. This year, they are 8-2 on the road in those uniforms, 3-2 on Tuesdays. And the Pels, in case you're wondering about that type of stuff, dark blue unis for the Knicks. Tops, bottoms, and the orange lettering front and back. Pels will go right to left. Knicks left to right as you view it on your radio dial and mobile device. Pels again, first of 2 will be in Indianapolis tomorrow night against the high-flying Pacers. Mark Lindsay tosses it up. Jericho Sims wins the tip, and the Knicks will have the basketball on the opening possession. Dante DiVincenzo between circles, guarded by Trey Murphy, gets a pick from Sims, get it to Precious Achiuwa. Achiuwa hands it off to McBride. McBride guarded by Herb Jones. 3-ball on the way. It's short, and the strong side rebound comes down to Brandon Ingram. Ingram throws it away. Wow. Steal for the Knicks. That is not what you want to see here to start the ball game. Empty possession. Josh Hart, who has been a terror for the Knicks. 3-ball DiVincenzo, you know it. That's going to happen often tonight. His season high is 9. That is his 178th three-point shot made this year, and it comes after a turnover. It's 3-0 Knicks. Ingram gets into the paint, bump by McBride, misses the gimme. Josh Hart rebounds it on the baseline. Again, Josh averaging 7-2 boards a game. That's number 1 with players under 6'4". Alley-oop from Josh Hart to Jericho Sims, and it's 5-0 Knicks. We are a minute and 20 seconds in. Ingram. We have 18 in the first half against Chicago. Then went cold as he got fatigued. Murphy. Left elbow, kick it to Ingram. Wide open right wing three. Yes. So Brandon Ingram, who made a couple of threes the other night in 6 attempts against the Bulls, knocks one down here. Ingram is at 36% from beyond the arc, and it's 5-3 New York. Hart, sporting the white headband, doubled, skip it out, left side of Chua, wide open three, front iron no good, rebound Zion Williamson, who has not played in this building in 3 calendar years. Trey Murphy, deep left wing three, nothing but net. So Trey, quick to pull that trigger after the cross-court pass from Zion Williamson, and just like that, the Pels are up 6-5. More of that, Trey Murphy, please. Murphy at 35% from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo for 3. Clang. And the strong side rebound. Right side, Jonas Valanciunas. Get it to Zion quickly into the front court. Get it to Ingram. Guarded by Achua. Gets the nail up top, Jonas. Fakes the 3. And now right wing, Herb Jones. We get left wing Ingram. Guarded by Achua again. Left block now, Zion. And Josh Hart, forget about it. Wow. They call Zion Williamson for the clear out. I said forget about it because that is an unbelievable mismatch. And Zion did clear out with his left forearm, but there is no way in the world, and we love Josh, that ain't happening. Zion could score 50 tonight. Achua, dotted line, powers in on Herb. Lefty layup, no, following Herb Jones. So Precious Achua, in his 3rd year out of Memphis, and came over on December 30th from Toronto. He's played well for the Knicks, 8 points, 6.5 rebounds a game. He's got 7 double-doubles this year, but he has been a big-time rebounder for New York. 10-plus rebounds in a game 11 times. First free throw is good. We're tied at 6. 9:14 to go, first quarter. Another packed house here at the Garden, but it is noticeably subdued here to start this game. They've got a ton of guys out. Brunson, Hartenstein, OG Anunoby, who came over from Toronto. He's injured. Julius Randle, Mitchell Robinson. I mean, this is a bare bones cast. You got to take advantage. Both free throws are good. It's 7-6. We nearly turned it over again. Josh Hart's guarding Zion Williamson. Zion up top, Ingram, wide open straightaway 3. Off to the right, no good. Tipped up by Sims. And Jonas tipped it, but McBride came away with it. Up the floor, DiVincenzo drives into the paint. Kick it out to Sims. Leave it for Hart up top. Josh, right free throw line extended, nearly traveled. And get it to the Precious Achua, who pops one dotted line. That's short, and the rebound, Trey Murphy. So the Knicks start out 2 of 7 from the floor. Pels down 1. Zion around a Jonas pick. Double team. Bounce feed to Herb. Now low post left Jonas with Sims on him. That's a mismatch. Jonas got to take advantage. Pop a 2-footer, good. There's no way Sims can guard Valanciunas. No way. 8-7. Jonas' first 2. As the Pels start out 3 of 5 from the floor. Already turned it over twice for 5 points. DiVincenzo for 3. No. Rebound Valanciunas. Might have gotten away with a push. Herb, cross court, center circle. Bounce feed and Trey, deep right wing 3. Front iron, back iron, no good. Rebound Josh Hart. That is his second. Already has 2 assists. Does Josh. Now he's going to pop a straightaway 3, and that's good. Josh is a solid 3-point shooter, but not someone who you think is going to make 4 or 5 a night. He's only 32%. 10-8. Zion. Yikes. Tries an impossible bounce feed to Trey Murphy in the right corner. The problem was Zion was already underneath the hoop. and the first bounce hit the baseline. Another unforced error. Third turnover already for New Orleans. 10-8 New York. 7:20 to go first quarter. The turnovers have got to stop. 19 of them against Chicago did us in. Josh, bounce feed too strong. The pass to Jericho Sims, who literally kicked it out of bounds. The intent was good, but the execution, not so much. That's the first turnover for the Knicks. Ingram runs into Valanciunas' back, still maintains the dribble. Left wing to Jonas, or to Zion. Bounce feed to Jonas down low. Another turnover. Stolen Josh Hart, coast to coast. Blocked by Zion, and we save it on the baseline with Ingram. Great job getting back for Z. Now Zion, head of steam, takes on Sims, and he gets fouled on the way up. So Zion's about to attempt as many free throws as he had against the Bulls with 6:46 left in the first quarter. We'll take a timeout for the media. Are they going to challenge this? We're going to see. We're going to take a break. We'll tell you if they challenge it or not. 10-8, New York. We'll see if we have free throws coming up for Williamson. 6:46 left first quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Brooks and Dunn Reboot 2024 Tour.
I'll play something country.
The best-selling duo of all time. Live with David Lee Murphy and Ernest. May 16th, Smoothie King Center. On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Brooks and Dunn Live.
But I'm going to tell you, it's going to be pandemonium at the Smoothie King Center. Baby, you ain't seen the fans act up. Baby, let me tell you.
Now, here's Todd Graffanini.
Hey, Pels fans, join us at Wrong Iron tomorrow for a Pelicans watch party presented by Corona. Pels Squad will be making an appearance along with Gus Kattengill, the pregame radio team. Corona will be raffling off jerseys plus some Pelicans giveaway items while supplies last. Come on down, enjoy drink specials, and help us cheer on the squad as they take on the Pacers at 6:30 p.m. Again, Gus Kattengill will be there pre-halftime and post. Zion Williamson at the free throw line. First one is good. It was a point of emphasis, so to speak, after the game against the Chicago Bulls. Zion was 1 for 2 at the free throw line the entire game, while DeMar DeRozan took as many free throws nearly as the entire Pelicans team. Zion makes both. His first 2 points. We're tied at 10. Right now, the difference is turnovers. Pels have turned it over 4 times for 5 points. New York only 1 turnover. Josh Hart, guarded by Zion. Got a pick from Sims. Picks up his dribble, get it to the cutting Achua. Bumped by Jonas, went up and down, but he got it back. Shot clock at 2. Now Hart, chested to McBride. Three-pointer is blocked by Ingram, and we'll take it with Valanciunas. Good job by B.I. Second block shot for the Pels. Now Trey. Up top, Herb Jones, directing traffic. DiVincenzo's going to guard him. Bounce feed to Z, guarded by Achua. Goes left baseline, underneath the hoop. Kick it to Ingram in the right corner. Ingram, up top, Herb. Steps into a straightaway three. Absolutely. Herb Jones now over 42% from distance. A career high. His first points of the night. All 5 starters have scored for the Pelicans, and it's 13-10. Sims lost it. Steal Herb Jones. 3-on-1. Herb, alley-oop, Ingram. Blows it. Taken by Trey Murphy, back to Herb. Now up top, around the perimeter to Ingram. Bad pass on the alley-oop on a 3-on-1. Ingram crosses over Sims, loses his footing, still has it with 4. Shot baseline, no, and Brandon Ingram threw a shoe. He is tying his shoe in the backcourt. We've got 4 defenders. Ingram still tying his shoe. DiVincenzo, a running floater, is good. Ingram is still out of bounds, tying his shoe. And it's taken him a while to do it, and we have to take a timeout. Or is he hurt? Is he hurt? He's in a seated position. We'll take a break. I don't know if he's hurt or if he was tying his shoe. I think he's trying to move around his right hand. Wow. We'll take a break. 13-12, New Orleans leading New York with 5:12 left in the first quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
AMD.
Radio Andy.
Hey, this is Jeff Lewis, host of Jeff Lewis Live on Radio Andy. I'm here to tell you about the brand new Sirius XM app. Check out my new personal page on the fully redesigned app to see all the places you could hear and see me. Plus, you'll find all my latest episodes, archived episodes, and more. Just search Jeff Lewis in the app to find me, then keep exploring to add all your Sirius XM favorites and new discoveries to your library.
The biggest names in the basketball world are on NBA radio.
We're talking with Luka Doncic. There's so much talk about minutes. There was a game pretty recently. You played the entire second half. The following night, you played about 40 minutes. That doesn't bother you?
I'm fine. 48 if you need. Really? Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I like playing basketball. That's it. You know, I can play 48 or 43.
Hear any interviews you missed on the all-new SiriusXM app. Just search NBA Radio.
Fuel your fandom when you listen to live sports on the all-new Sirius XM app.
It's deep. It's going. Yes. And it is gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
Hear the games you just can't miss.
Caitlin Clark is the NCAA's all-time scoring leader.
And get closer to the teams you love wherever you are.
Connor McDavid wins the game for Edmonton.
The action you crave is just a tap away. Live sports. Live on the all-new Sirius XM app.
You gotta love sports.
There's a channel that explodes with gritty guitar texture and perfect pop melodies. Sirius XM Pop Rocks serves up those undeniable 90s anthems, 2K hits, and today's fresh pop finds. Pop Rocks. Turn it up now on Channel 6 and anytime in the all-new Sirius XM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year Sam Mitchell every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Not very good news at all. Brandon Ingram rolled his right ankle trying to make a move on Jericho Sims. So he's on the end of the bench being looked at by Tom Maestad, head trainer. Now Ingram's still on the end of the bench. They're going to try to tape it up, but you go back to the fast break. You had a 3-on-1, which you could not convert. And if you convert, that never happens. So you've got Larry Nance into the ballgame along with Jordan Hawkins. Hawkins' first 3 ball hits the front iron, no good. Rebound Josh Hart. Josh Hart might play 48 minutes tonight. Najee Marshall is also in the ballgame. Back from a 1-game suspension. DiVincenzo for 3. No. And Najee gets the rebound. DiVincenzo might put up 23s tonight. Now Zion drives right at Achua, bullies him, throws it up, got the roll. They don't have anybody on the floor who could guard Zion. Nobody. 15-12, he's got 4 points. Pels are 5 of 10 now from the floor. Achua. Cross court to DiVincenzo. One-on-one with Hawkins. Goes behind the back. Switches to a left-hand dribble. Backs it way out on the MSG logo. Now up top, Achua. Show and go move. Spins into the lane, but he traveled. Absolutely. Good call. Right there by John Butler. So the Knicks turn it over for the third time. We don't have a point off the turnovers. So, again, pick a point guard. Najee Marshall's going to bring it up the floor. And to Nance. Now hands it off to Z, guarded by Achua. Zion crosses over twice, drives into the lane, throws up a brick. Ball pops out, though, to Nance. Kick it out left corner. Najee for three. Online, in and out, and back in again. So Najee's first three-point attempt since that Miami game is good. Now McBride goes right by Marshall. Kick it out left corner, DiVincenzo for another three. No, weak side rebound, Jericho Sims. To the cutting Hart. Missed the layup, got the rebound. Went up and down, they didn't call it. Sims just missed the dunk and the call is made on the Pels. Defensive rebound killed New Orleans against Chicago. Cannot allow this team second chance opportunities. They are one of the best offensive rebounding team in the league, 12.9 a game. That's second, but they don't have their big guns. Jericho Sims' free throw is no good. That's just his 13th free throw attempt this year. As Bojan Bogdanovic will check in, former Utah Jazz, former Detroit Piston. He came over in the trade that was made as Sims misses them both. But Bogdanovic can make threes from any spot on the floor. He's at 42%. Pels up 18-12. Zion in strong, lays it in with a left hand. All night long. 6 for Z. Pels up 20-12. McBride. Left free throw line extended, lost it, got it back. Maintains the dribble in front of our bench up top, Bogdanovic. Zion, him, right side to DiVincenzo. Hook pass up top, Bogdanovic drives into the paint, double pump, spins, kick it to DiVincenzo for three. Yep. Right wing. So DiVincenzo, as I mentioned, might take 23s tonight. He's 2 for 6. Already 8 points. He averages 13.8 per game. He's going to go way over that tonight just because he's going to be on the floor the entire game. Zion trying to set up a wall on him. Kicks it to Herb. Bounce feed back to Z. Low post left. Double team. Kicks out of it to Herb. Left corner three. Absolutely. Nothing but net. They're going to collapse on Z in the blue paint. Somebody's going to be open. And got to knock it down. And the Pels now 5 of 8 from 3. And Herb's got 2 3s, 6 points. Bogdanovic as the Pels are up 8. Tries to drive. Najee cut him off. Back to the Knicks logo center circle. Bogdanovic chests it to McBride. McBride into the lane to the cutting Achua and the dunk as he just went right past Jordan Hawkins. So 23-17 New Orleans. Achua with 4 points. Zion front court left. Goes right down the lane. Lefty layup, but he missed it. Oh. Rebound Sims. Up the floor, Bogdanovic got away with a walk. Now off the glass and in. Forget about the travel. 23-19, so instant offense for Bogdanovic, who averages just shy of 20 points a game. Z. Hand it off to Herb. Back to Z, low post left. One-on-one with Achua. Backing him down, kick it to Hawkins, pop a right side three. He banked it in, and he didn't call it. The bank is open in Midtown, but he did not call that. We will take it, however. And it's 26-19. So Hawkins now with 101 made threes this year. DiVincenzo tries to answer right wing, no. Rebound Larry Nance. It's DiVincenzo's 7 3-point attempt. Pels up 26-19. Najee, bumped by Bogdanovic. Bounce feed to Herb. Herb Euros into the lane, kick it to Hawkins. They close him out, though. Back to Herb. And he got bumped by Sims in the right corner. Herb lost it out of bounds because he got bumped by Sims. They don't call it. And it's out of bounds on Herb Jones. If Herb would have tried to take a shot after getting bumped, he might have gotten the benefit, but he didn't. So Alec Burks will check in. Also came over in that trade with Bogdanovich from Detroit for Emmanuel Quickly, who thought he made the game-winning bucket last night for the Pistons. Of course, the officials had other ideas. Bogdanovich went up and down. They don't call it. Pops a three. Front iron, no good. Rebound, Najee Marshall. 45 seconds left in the quarter. Najee kick it to Trey Murphy. Just checked in. Left corner three. No good. Weak side rebound, Bogdanovich. Murphy now 1 of 3 from distance after making his first one. Bogdanovich loses it, but it's off Larry Nance's foot. Wow. Inbound the ball. Even from the nosebleeds, I could see that was off of Nance. So they turn it over for the 4th time. Woo! Got a break. 35 seconds left in the quarter. You can go 2 for 1 if you want it. Herb starts, stops, drives on Achua. Scooping righty layup is blocked easily by Achua. And now the Knicks have it with the shot clock, game clock, 3 seconds apart. Pels up 26-19. New Orleans still shooting 50% from the floor, 60% from 3. With the Knicks, with McBride, center circle, got a pick from Sims, weaves through, kick it to Bogdanovich, right side 3, short. And he got his own rebound. Pops a mid-range. Baseline, no. Rebound Murphy. That'll do it. Pels better start rebounding the basketball. Too many opportunities there for the Knicks, but you have a 7-point lead as we head to the second. In Midtown Manhattan, Pelicans 26, Knicks 19 on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
New Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for what's next. Born for a bolder taste. Born for shaking things up. The taste of a perfect match. Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for this.
Please drink responsibly. Whiskey Specialty, 7% alcohol volume. Jack Daniels Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee. Jack Daniels is a registered trademark. Coca-Cola is a trademark of the Coca-Cola Company. 2023 Jack Daniels and the Coca-Cola Company.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solution specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
NBAstore.com, the official online store of the NBA, and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NBA fan gear. With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team, plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
This is New Orleans Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network. Now, back to the action.
Distribution of tonight's game to our radio affiliate stations provided via satellite by the Satellite Center, official radio network provider of your New Orleans Pelicans. Todd Graffinini with you at Madison Square Garden. As the Pelicans lead the Knicks 26-19. New Orleans 50% from the floor, 9 of 18, 6 of 10 from 3, 60%, 2 of 2 at the free throw line. Knicks 7 of 22, 31.8%, 3 of 12 from distance, and 2 of 4 at the free throw line. Elzo have got to cut the turnovers out. So far, have committed 4. 5 points off the turnovers. Oh, this is good news. Brandon Ingram, who rolled his right ankle in the latter stages of the first quarter, got it retaped by Tom Maestad, and he is back in the ball game. Oh, that is huge. So Ingram back in there along with Trey Murphy, Jonas Valanciunas, Najee Marshall, and Jordan Hawkins. Knicks with McBride, Bogdanovich, Sims, Hart, and Burks. Pels moving right to left in the red Statement Edition uniforms. Murphy between circles, chests it to Ingram, guarded by Josh Hart. Now low post left Jonas. Sims on him, backing him down left lane line. Shot clock at 5, spins right, floats it up and in with short, excuse me. Thought it was going in, sorry. But a foul on Jericho Sims. Jumped the gun on you, folks. My bad. That's 2 on Sims, and they don't have much behind them. Tom Thibodeau who plays his starters a ton. They're going to have to really lean on his frontline guys tonight. As Valanciunas at the free throw line, 80%, and of course he misses the first. So Pels with their first miss. New Orleans has a team, 76%, that's 22nd in the league. Zion went over the 4,000 point mark at the 440 mark of the first quarter. As the second one from Jonas is good. Valanciunas right now, 30 double-doubles. He had 2 double-doubles in those losses at home against the Heat and the Bulls. Pels up 27-19, largest lead right now. McBride starts, stops, cuts right, still dribbling, get it to Josh Hart at the nail, pops the mid-range and good. So Hart, who averages 8.5 a game, but he's got 2 20-point games this season with another bucket as Najee Marshall misses a 3, and the rebound comes right back to him in the left corner. Get it to Ingram, guarded by Burks. Ingram, shot fake, pops the mid-range, 15-footer. That's no good. A lot of contact, loose ball foul on the Pels. So that's going to be on Trey Murphy, his first. Team second. Ingram has started this game 1 for 5. Remember, he was ablaze to start the game against the Bulls, and he got fatigued and only scored 4 points in the second half. Now Bogdanovich, they're going to count on him tonight. Spins right, banks it around and out. Ball on the deck. He got it back and lays it in. Valanciunas had the rebound. Second chance points for the Knicks. It's 27-23. Ingram drives, dunks, and one. Reach in on the Knicks. That was a continuation big time. And that's on Josh Hart as he picks up his first. So Ingram with authority. I mean, they could have called Sims on that one. Josh actually said, that's on me, Mr. Official. That's on me. That would have been Sims' third. So Ingram, 79% at the free throw line. Knocks it down. Pels up 30-23. 10:25 left here, second quarter. Again, we got a packed house, but they are not in the game, folks. You got to take advantage of this. Burks, bounce feed to Sims at the nail, crosses over, get it to Josh, fakes the 3, bumped by Sims, gets to the nail, and the mid-range is in. Josh was on his way down when he let that go. He's already got 7 points, 4 rebounds. Again, he might play 45 to 48 minutes tonight. Marshall, left corner 3. Rebound Hart. His 5th. McBride for 3 left wing. Front iron no good. Rebound Jordan Hawkins. Along with Murphy, Valanciunas, Ingram, and Marshall. Trey. Left wing. Crosses over. Bogdanovich gets to the rack and dunks. Oh, and one. Bogdanovich looked like he was standing in cement. Wet cement at that. And Trey just crossed him over, blew by him, and flushed it with 2 hands. And Bogdanovich, all he could do was follow him from behind. Beautiful move, Murphy. So Trey, oh, goodness, missed the free throw. It has really been a struggle for Trey. He is under 80% at the line. Where career, he's been 90. Bogdanovich, left block, feed it to Sims, kick it to Hart, extra pass Burke, taken away by Najee, but he can't handle it, and knocked it out of bounds. Into the Knicks backcourt, would have been the front court, 6 on the shot clock. Dante DiVincenzo back into the game for the Knicks. 32-25 New Orleans. Pels, by the way, 4 of 6 now at the free throw line. Burks, hard drive to the rack, off the glass is short. Rebound Valanciunas. Into the front court, Ingram to Murphy. Pop a left corner 3. Splash. Timeout, Tom Thibodeau. So Murphy has knocked down 2 threes in 4 attempts. And the Pels have their largest lead, 35-25 with 9:08 left in the half here at Madison Square Garden. We'll take a break, come back. Gus Catgill scoreboard update on the Pelicans Radio Network, presented by Smoothie King.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
Mid-City Smiles is proud to be the official dental care provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. Located in the heart of New Orleans, Mid-City Smiles specializes in family dentistry, dental implants, cosmetic procedures, and is recognized as the leading area provider of Invisalign. Dr. Mark Anderson and his team invite you to visit their state-of-the-art office and become part of the Mid-City Smiles family. Call 485-6575 or visit midcitysmiles.com today. We create winning smiles.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
Full scoreboard coming up at the half. Graph, I know what we're doing. We're scoreboard watching. In Cleveland, they lead the Mavs 60-56 at halftime. And in Washington, the Wizards only trail by 2. Golden State 60, Washington 58 at the half.
All right, good stuff, Gus. And yes, we will be scoreboard watching the rest of the year. Here in Madison Square Garden, 9:08 left, second quarter. Pels up 35-25, largest lead. New Orleans is 7 of 13 from 3, 53.8%. New York 3 of 13. That's really a difference in the game. All right, Knicks ball out of the break. Bogdanovich, how you leave this guy open, right corner. I mean, what are we doing? Jordan Hawkins is supposed to be guarding him, and he was nowhere near. So you left a 42% three-point shooter open by 15 feet. 35-28. Ingram, hounded by Hart, pulls up right elbow, short. Rebound, Precious Achiuwa. Ingram is slow out of the gates tonight. 2 of 7. Burks front court, crosses over Murphy. Behind the back, flips to Achiuwa. Now leave it for Bogdanovich. Around an Achiuwa pick. Did he travel? No. Somehow got it to DiVincenzo. Now at the nail, Achiuwa back to DiVincenzo for 3 and 1. Foul. Oh, it's going to be an offensive foul. Wow. They're going to call DiVincenzo for sticking his leg out and getting Jordan Hawkins. Oh, is that a break? That is a break. I ain't complaining, folks. But he kicked him. You saw the right leg come out and trip Hawk. So that's a 3 that's taken away and a foul on DiVincenzo. Now Ingram in the center circle. Goes through the legs, lost it. DiVincenzo just picked his pocket. And then Trey Murphy dives on the floor. It's nearly out of bounds in the backcourt, but DiVincenzo came away with it. Ingram lost his headband. He lost his headband when he turned it over. Hart to Burks. Around Achiuwa pick. Spins right. Shot clock at 9. Kick it to Hart. Hand it to DiVincenzo. Another 3 way off. And we got a foul on the Pels. Precious Achiuwa is a beast on the boards, and he is getting to the loose balls before the Pelicans are. There are 3 defenders around that rebound, and you can't get it. Instead, Jonas picks up his first foul. Turnovers. now are at 6 for New Orleans, 5 for the Knicks. We better start rebounding the ball. Larry Nance back in now for Najee Marshall. Bogdanovich, left baseline, fouled by Z, who just checked in. Took about 10 seconds. And Bogdanovich, who is going to be a problem tonight, will be at the line. So the Pels had a 10-point lead. That's about to get cut in half if Bogdanovich makes these 2 free throws. Again, this started out of the timeout. Bogdanovich was sitting in the right corner. Best three-point shooter on the team, along with DiVincenzo, and there's nobody in the same zip code. Free throw is good. This is going to be one of those games, it appears, where you just got to hope you got more points than the other team at the end, because this has not been pretty at all. But these Eastern Conference teams, they're just muddying up the game. We saw it against Miami. We saw it against Chicago. And it's already happening here tonight. We've got 35 points with 7:20 left in the second quarter. So this is exactly the game plan here for Tom Thibodeau and the Knicks. Ingram to the nail, get it to Trey, left wing 3. That is off the glass on the right side. Up the floor, Bogdanovich, shot fake, pop a 3, no. Strong side rebound, Trey Murphy, his 3rd. Pels need a bucket here. Herb to Ingram, left corner, guarded by Josh Hart, who's just guarding everybody. Ingram up top, Herb, chests it to Trey, another right wing 3. Nope. Rebound Achua. So it basically make 1, Trey, miss 2. He's now 2 for 6. And the Pels now 7 of 15. So we're 1 for our last 6. DiVincenzo reverse layup, no. Murphy and Achua battle for the rebound. It'll be a jump ball. But again, you see the theme? Precious Achua is there to just steal offensive rebounds for the Knicks. So Murphy and Achua in the jump circle. The free throw line down to my right. I've got the same view as you do if you're following us on TV, as the cameras are just to my right. So interesting here. Murphy's at 6'9", and Achua 6'8". Ball up, tip by Trey, taken by Ingram. Well, nearly traveled in the backcourt. Now Murphy trying to get it to Z down low, can't. Up top, Ingram crosses over, bounce feet to the cutting Herb, tripped in the lane, kick it to Nance, right corner 3, no good. Tipped up on the deck, taken by DiVincenzo. Fast break 3-on-2 to Hart, into the lane, back out long to Birch, goes left baseline, spins, fall away jumper, no. Wow, hung on the front iron, and Nance took it right off the rim. Pels now can't make a 3, and we throw it away again. Poked away from behind, Birch will go coast to coast. That was an errant pass by Larry Nance. So 7 straight points for the Knicks after the Pels took a 10-point lead. This is UGLY, folks. 5:30 to go in the second. Zion's got 6 points. He should have 20. Taking it at Hart. Bumped him twice. Gets to the rack. Blows the layup. Follow up by Nance. Weak side and 1. So Nance was there on the offensive glass. Right place, right time off the window. Josh Hart just picked up his 2nd foul, but again, Zion's missing layups. Nance, who really scuffled against Chicago, picked up his first 2 points tonight. He's got 5 rebounds already in the game. Larry, 74% at the free throw line. Bricks it. Pels now missed 3 straight free throws with 4 of 7. 37-32. Hart, whip it to Bogdanovich, left baseline, leave it for Achua, dunk it in. Leaky defense, to say the least. 37-34. Achua's got 6 points, 3 rebounds. Hawkins Williamson, Jones, Nance, and Najee. Hawk for three. No. Weak side. Out of bounds. Just dented the rim from the left wing. Hit the right side of the rim. The Pels started out 6 of 10 from three. We're now 7 of 17. You do the math. They can tie it up with a three. DiVincenzo, already 8 attempts to Bogdanovich. Truck, Herb Jones, blocking foul on Herb. No, it's a charge. And I'm high up, folks. I got to wait. Herb just drew his 11th charge of the year. Good call. And Bogdanovich picks up his second personal foul. Hell's up 37-34. We can't score anymore. Zion, head of steam, blocked by DiVincenzo. Zion's in a seating position, and they're going to call a foul. Well, DiVincenzo's used to tackling people and not getting called for a foul. This time it didn't work. What are these people looking at? I mean, you can't. Tom Thibodeau's going to challenge this. All right, we'll take a break. 4:18 left in the second quarter. 37-34 as the Knicks challenge the call on the Pelicans Radio Network.
It's game night in the NBA, and we're getting you ready for tip-off every weeknight on the RotoWire NBA show.
They're 1.5-point underdogs on the road.
Who's starting? Who's sitting? Where's the action? Plus, daily fantasy, props, bets, we have you covered on NBA Radio.
I lean towards the under, but part of what makes both of these teams prone to high totals is that they just love to chuck threes in general.
It's the RotoWire NBA show. Every weeknight at 7 Eastern, only on NBA Radio, Channel 86, or the Sirius XM app.
Immortalized by Tom Petty.
There goes the last DJ.
LA DJ Jim Ladd became a legend, captivating listeners for over 50 years with thematic sets of classic album rock. Join the journey as we remember Jim with an entire weekend of his shows. A salute to Jim Ladd starts Friday in the Deep Tracks Channel 308 on most radios, the all-new Sirius XM app, and this weekend on Sirius XM Channel 107.
Fuel your fandom when you listen to live sports on the all-new Sirius XM app.
It's deep. It's going. And it is gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
Hear the games you just can't miss.
Caitlin Clark is the NCAA's all-time scoring leader.
And get closer to the teams you love wherever you are.
Connor McDavid wins the game for Edmonton.
The action you crave is just a tap away. Live sports. Live on the all-new Sirius XM app.
You gotta love sports.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on Sirius XM.
Okay.
Like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you'd be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Parker McCollum. Burn It Down Tour 2024. April 11th, Smoothie King Center. ACM Best New Artist, Parker McCollum Live, with special guest Corey Kent.
Finally got a handle on you. What in the hell does a man?
On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Parker McCollum Live.
All right, good news to report as we come back. Challenge not successful, so the Knicks lose a timeout and no more challenges from Tom Thibodeau in what appears to be a slugfest. That could be big down the stretch. Pels lead 37-34 with 4:18 left in the second quarter. I mean, this is an ugly basketball game. As Zion Williamson going to have 2 free throws. He's at 69% this year. First one is good. So Williamson has 7 points, 3 assists, and a rebound. But the Pels, who started out pretty hot from outside, have seen that go cold. 1 for our last 7 from 3. Both free throws good, but the turnovers are really hurting. It's 39-34 New Orleans. Burks, Hart, Achua, DiVincenzo picked up his second foul on that challenge. And Bogdanovich on the floor. Oh, my God. Bogdanovich again. Right corner. Nobody near him. Free ball. Good. 12-4 run for the Knicks. 39-37. Bogdanovich has 12 points already. Z in the lane. He can't make a shot. Got his own rebound. Put it up and in. 41-37. Z's got 10 points. You cannot leave Bojan Bogdanovich wide open. Now Hart's in the right corner. Najee about 3 feet off of him. Up top, Burks, guarded by Z. Shot clock at 5. Crosses him over. Drives in, pulls up Nitty. Front arm no good. Rebound, Brandon Ingram. 3:05 left in the second. Pels up 4. Alley-oop. And Zion missed it from Ingram. Off the floor, Hart to Bogdanovich. Shot fake. Bounce feed to Hart. And a polite dunk. Zion ain't Zion tonight, folks, unfortunately. 41-39. 2:40 left in the half. Ingram leans in, kick it to Herb. Right corner, goes baseline, bump by Achua, throws it up, no. And a late whistle. We'll take it. It's on Precious Achua. I mean, Herb threw up a wild shot. And we got a break. Now, Achua is inside the restricted arc, so that's a good call. So free throws coming up for Herb. First one is good. Jones now 7 points. He's made both his 3-point attempts and now a free throw. Low scoring, ugly game here at MSG. You just got to hope you have more than they do when it's all over. 43-39. Pels by 4. 2:25 left in the half. Don't adjust your radios. That's actually the score. Bogdanovich again, right corner, except Ingram this time closed him out, and now a push off. And they're going to call it on Ingram. Bogdanovich extended his arm to clear space, but they're going to get Ingram for the foul. That's his first. That might be a makeup. 4th team foul, so both teams are out of fouls to give. Free throws the rest of the way here with 2:19 left in the quarter. They dribble it off a foot. Bogdanovich does, and now Marshall with a steal. Turnover number 7 for the Knicks. Now Zion, low post left, spins left, loses it. Lost it off of Burks. Zion cannot buy anything. He's losing it on the way up. He is missing layups. Just missed an alley-oop dunk. Can't handle the ball. Miles McBride in. Zion, I'm not making things up, folks. Zion is 3 for 9 from the floor. Inbound to Ingram, left corner 3, nowhere near. Tipped by Zion and taken by DiVincenzo. Up the floor, Hart goes right by Herb and lays it in. The one-man fast break. Seen that a bunch of times. 11 points for Josh Hart. Now Ingram goes right, goes left, drives into the lane and lays it in with the left hand. Ingram with 8, 45-41. Pelicans lead. 1:35 left in the second quarter. Hart, who has 2 triple-doubles this year, and he might get one tonight because he's going to be playing a lot. We'll have a foul off the ball. That'll send the Knicks to the free throw line. As Hart has 8 points, 2 assists in the second quarter. But the MVP tonight for the Knicks is the man at the line, Bojan Bogdanovich, who's got 10 points and 2 assists in the quarter. Make it 11. 45-42. So Bogdanovich has 13. Hart's got 11. DiVincenzo's got 8. That's it for them. 3 guys are keeping them in it. Yeah, we've got a pretty full roster. No C.J. McCollum, no Jose Alvarado, but you got everybody else available. It has just been sloppy. And you can hear a pin drop in here. The crowd is not a factor. And the Knicks are down 2 with 1:25 left in the half. 45-43 Pels. Zion, right corner Ingram, takes the 3. Back right wing Z. Hand it off. Nope, he still got it. He's going to drive, kick it to Najee. A terrible pass, taken away by Achua. Up the floor, DiVincenzo to McBride. Shovels to Achua, bodied up by Z. And it'll be 2 free throws for Achua. Another turnover for the Pelicans, leads to a run out. And that's Zion's 3rd foul. It's just not been his night at all. The last time Zion was in this building was in 2021. 34 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 42 minutes. He ain't getting there tonight, folks. Free throw Achua is good. You had a 10-point lead at 35-25, and it's about to be tied here after Achua makes this free throw. He is 62% this year, and he's 3 for 3 tonight. 4 for 4. Not what you had planned here for the first half. So we'll start again, 45-45. Pels had better figure it out. Ingram left at the top for 3. That's a way to figure it out, Brandon. So Ingram, his second 3 in 4 attempts, now 11 points. And the Pels lead 48-45. We hadn't made a 3 in a while. New Orleans now 8 of 19 from distance. But shooting just 42% from the floor. We've turned it over 8 times for 11 points for the Knicks. Bogdanovich chests it over to McBride. Shot fake on Najee. Pulls up left elbow. Yep. For Miles McBride. Who averages 6 points a game. He's got 2. 48-47. 30 seconds. Ingram top of the key. Nowhere near. Short. Deflected, taken by Achua. And they can hold it for 1. Shot clock, game clock, 6 seconds apart. They can take the lead with a bucket. What momentum that would be for the Knicks, who have no business being in this game, folks. They've got no business. And now the crowd acknowledges they know it too. Bogdanovich pushes off, got away with it. Center circle Achua. Pops a 3 at the buzzer, shot clock. Air ball will take it. 4.6 left. That was a horrible possession. They turn it over for the 8th time. I mean, they're going to be exhausted, or the Knicks. They're only playing 8. We got no excuse. We were off yesterday. They played last night. Inbound to Nance. Shovels to Ingram at the buzzer for 3. Brick. And that'll do it. So we'll head to halftime, 48-47 New Orleans. And you're just going to have to hope you got a good second half and just get out of here with a win and head to Indianapolis, because this is not pretty whatsoever. Halftime in the Garden, Pelicans 48, New York 47. Gus Kattengill, Pelicans at the half, when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
At Progressive, we love sports and saving you money, so we bundled them together.
2 seconds left on the clock, 3rd field goal range, and it looks like he's going to go with a 5-iron. No, wait. The quarterback is skating back on the ice. He's talking with his caddy. They're pulling the goalie. He skates off the fairway as the kicker lines off his putt. It's a breakaway. They bundled their home and auto insurance with Progressive. Touchdown savings, birdie goal.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
My personal favorite stories are when a young man comes in and you can see they're a little intimidated. This just happened last week. I saw the young man. I said, "Hey, what can I do to give you a hand?" And he said, "Well, I'm here for an engagement ring, but I don't think I'm in the right place." So I got him to my desk, and within an hour, he had purchased an engagement ring, had spent $1,000, and he was treated like he spent a lot more. And I'm sure we have a customer for life. My name is Ken Friend of Friend & Company Fine Jewelers. You've got a friend in the jewelry business.
You've waited long enough. Now the time has come. Nicki Minaj presents the Pink Friday 2 World Tour. The #1 selling superstar, Nicki Minaj, live in New Orleans, Smoothie King Center, March 18th. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. The brand new album, Pink Friday 2, is available everywhere now. Visit NickiMinajOfficial.com.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
What are you doing? Block him!
you'd be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Time now for Pelicans at the half. Scores, highlights, stats, and more. Here's your host, Gus Kattengell.
48-47, Pelicans with a 1-point lead. They've had a 10-point lead in this game, but unable to really separate from the Knicks, who are basically playing without their starting five right now. Lots of injuries, and Jalen Brunson is not playing tonight due to neck spasms. Brandon Ingram gave the Graph and Pels fans a scare early in this game. A 3-on-1 fast break, failed fast break attempt. You know, that's a problem the Pels have had this season, finishing fast breaks. After the fast break failed, he rolled his ankle, went to the locker room, looked like it got taped up. Since then, though, he's hit a couple of threes, conducted Chris Moran. So I would say he's better. I mean, he's contributing. He has 11 points to lead the Pelicans in scoring. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, and a block as well. Zion Williamson, an ugly 10 points. It's 10 points, but he has 3 personal fouls, 3 assists, 2 rebounds. And as the Graph has said, just doesn't look like himself out there on the court tonight. Jonas Valanciunas, just 3 points, 4 rebounds. Herb Jones has 8, thanks to 2 threes in the game and a steal. Trey Murphy, who got the start in place of C.J. McCollum, has 8 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist. So he's filling up the box score. Only 8 players tonight so far for head coach Willie Green. Again, maybe tomorrow, because there is a back-to-back. That's why maybe you're not seeing Jeremiah Robinson Earl. Matt Ryan hasn't got in as well. Najee Marshall has 3 points. Larry Nance Jr. has 2 points. Jordan Hawkins in 10 minutes has 3 points after banking a 3. So at the half, it's New Orleans 48, New York 47. The full NBA scoreboard next on the Pelicans Radio Network.
This is old number 8, Archie Manning. Join me at Manning Sports Bar and Grill. With award-winning burgers, 24 beers on tap, craft cocktails, 13-foot mega screens, 30 flat-screen TVs, plus recliners. Manning Sports Bar and Grill is where you'll catch me watching the games. Ready to be a legend of your own game? Head on over to Harris for 24/7 action-packed gaming, where the tables are hot, the dice are fast, and the slots are generous. Remember, you can't win if you don't play. See you soon.
Must be 21 or older to enter casino and gamble. Know when to stop before you start. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-770-STOP.
Hey, basketball fans. Ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibotta app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from groceries and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in-store or online. The average saver earns over $100 per year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta. Cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solutions specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
All right, an NBA scoreboard. We are scoreboard watching. In particular, a couple of games. Warriors, unfortunately, they were only up by 2. They're up by a lot more at Washington. 96-75. We'd like them to lose. It's not happening. Dallas and Cleveland, though, at the end of 3 in a battle. The Cavaliers 83, the Mavericks 82. Luka 35. Donovan Mitchell has 20 points. You have the Nets leading the Magic. Magic leading the Nets 83-55. Jazz trailing at the Hawks 55-44. In Boston, 53-76ers 51 at the half. T-Wolves 39, Spurs 29 in Minnesota. It's the Pistons trying to bounce back from last night at Chicago. They trail 33-22, and it's the Hornets at the Bucks. Milwaukee leading 40-24. Still to come, coming up at 9 o'clock on TNT, Rockets and the Thunder, Heat at the Trailblazers. In New York, Pelicans holding on to a 1-point lead, 48-47. We'll be back with more Pelicans at the half on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy. The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should.
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana helps people get care, stay well, and build healthy communities. Our Medicaid plan offers a wide range of benefits to best meet your health needs and those of your family. Care is the heart of our work. And just like the Saints, our team is committed to excellence. Make AmeriHealth Caritas Louisiana your choice today. Learn more about the benefits of our Medicaid health plan by visiting care4la.com. That's care4la.com.
Janet Jackson presents Together Again. Live for one incredible night in New Orleans. Janet Jackson performing all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. Smoothie King Center, July 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit JanetJackson.com.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Parker McCollum. Burn It Down Tour 2024. April 11th, Smoothie King Center. ACM Best New Artist, Parker McCollum Live, with special guest Corey Kent.
Finally got a handle on you. What in the hell does a man have?
On sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Parker McCollum Live.
Pelicans lead at 48-47. Brandon Ingram with 11 points. Zion Williamson has 10, but has 3 personal fouls. Jonas 3 points. Herb has 8. Trey Murphy has 8. The Pels 8 of 20 from distance. They're 5 of 18. New Orleans shooting just 40%. 14 points in the paint to their 16 points in the paint Pels can play a little bit better. We'll see what happens when we get back there to New York. Todd Graffanini has the call. We'll see you on Pelicans OT on the Pelicans Radio Network.
MLB Network Radio gets you ready for opening day with a tour of spring training.
Baseball is back.
Hear interviews with all-stars.
This is Mookie Betts.
This is Matt Olson.
I'm Adley Rashman. I'm Aaron Judge.
And insight and analysis of all 30 teams.
When I look at this rotation, I see it competing with some of the best rotations in baseball.
Listen to your favorite team's preview show on MLB Network Radio, Channel 89 in the car, or anytime on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Fuel your fandom when you listen to live sports on the all-new SiriusXM app.
It's deep. It's going. Yes. And it is gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
Hear the games you just can't miss.
Caitlin Clark is the NCAA's all-time scoring leader.
And get closer to the teams you love wherever you are.
Connor McDavid wins the game for Edmonton.
The action you crave is just a tap away. Live sports. Live on the all-new SiriusXM app.
You gotta love sports.
Your home for 24/7 hoops talk all year long is NBA Radio.
Doc Rivers, head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks.
To be honest, he has a lot of Garnett in him. He doesn't talk. I wish he talked as much as Garnett. His actions are very similar. It's the first player that I've had since Garnett that reminds me of Garnett.
Basketball is our life on NBA Radio Channel 86 and on the all-new SiriusXM app. Listen anywhere by searching NBA Radio.
A new generation of hip-hop superstars.
Let's do it.
Were born on SoundCloud.
Just Sleepy Hollow.
Scarlet.
Originally chopped up.
Stay connected to what's popping online now.
Bro, hold on. Let me talk.
A SiriusXM channel where new hip-hop is always on. SoundCloud Radio. Now, for a limited time on Channel 79 and always on the all-new SiriusXM app.
Fuel your fandom when you listen to live sports on the all-new SiriusXM app.
It's deep. It's going. Yes. And it is gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
Hear the games you just can't miss.
Caitlin Clark is the NCAA's all-time scoring leader.
And get closer to the teams you love wherever you are.
Connor McDavid wins the game for Edmonton.
The action you crave is just a tap away. Live sports. Live on the all-new SiriusXM app.
You gotta love sports.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
Ed Jackson performing all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. Smoothie King Center, July 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit janetjackson.com.
Chevron with Techron has unbeatable engine cleaning power, and it gives you unbeatable mileage for all kinds of unbeatable destinations, like time in the sun at the beach, or time in the sun riding roller coasters, or a day in the sun hiking mountains. Well, probably just one mountain would be enough for a day, but hiking a mountain is still an unbeatable choice for how to spend time. Download the Chevron app now to get unbeatable mileage at locations near you.
Back at MSG, Todd Graffanini with you here, Midtown Manhattan, New York City, as the Pelicans and the Knicks get set to start the third quarter. Pelicans with a 48-47 lead. When these two teams met back in October, it was the Pelicans' home opener. Pelicans won that one 96-87. It is looking a lot like that here tonight. Pelicans just are having all kind of problems putting the ball in the hole, just 40%. 16 of 40, 8 of 20 from three. But remember, we were 6 for 10 at one point. So the Pelicans went 2 of their last 10 from three, 8 of 11 at the free throw line. The Knicks, remember, they played last night here and beat Detroit 113-111, 42.5% from the floor, 5 of 18 from three. DiVincenzo's got 2, Bogdanovic has 2. They're 8 of 10 at the line. Both teams 8 turnovers. However, the Knicks have 11 points off the turnovers and the Pelicans just 5. We have not been able to take advantage. Both teams with their starting 5 on the floor. Pels ball moving left to right. Opening possession. Jonas left block. Shot clock at 6. Backing down Sims into the lane. Right hand hook short. Rebound, Josh Hart, his 8th. He'll get a double-double tonight before it's all said and done. And the Knicks will take the lead here with a bucket. DiVincenzo, Hart, McBride, Achua, and Sims for the Knicks. Steal Herb. No, you don't. They try to cross-court pass from Achua to Hart, and that was easily intercepted by Jones. Now Ingram to Jonas at the nail. Jump shot, clang. So Jonas has taken the first 2 shots here of the third quarter, missed them both. Nobody can make a bucket tonight. We are now at 38% from the floor. Pels up 1. Past a minute here in the third quarter. Hart, left-hand dribble drive, right by Zion. Scooping righty layup, no. Rebound Jonas. Up the floor, Herb. 2-on-1. Herb whip it to Trey in the corner. Can't control it. He was going to take a 3, but he couldn't get it. No look over to Ingram. Steps into a left wing 3. Nothing but net. So Brandon Ingram's got 3 threes, 14 points. Again, that pass from Herb to Trey, if it was online, Trey would have popped the jumper, but Trey fumbled it. But you got away with it with the Ingram 3. Now Hart, jump feed to Achua. Nobody near him. Left wing 3. Air ball. Yikes. Hit the baseline on the fly, right of the bucket from the left wing. Ew. If you want pretty basketball, you have come to the wrong location. And again, it ain't about style points right now. Ingram, top of the key. Chests it over to Murphy. Low post left. Jonas now doubled back to Murphy. Deep left wing 3. No. Weak side rebound Zion. Reverse layup good and 1. Come on, Z. Not an efficient first half for Williamson. He had 10 points, but he was 3 of 9 from the floor. And that time, Achua, fouled him twice. Unfortunately, they don't call 2 fouls. But, he's just draping his left arm. There's Achua. Zion's N1 free throw is good. So Williamson now, 13 points, 5 of 5 at the free throw line. And the Pels now lead 54-47. Largest lead has been 10 tonight for New Orleans. That was at 35-25. McBride, left of the center circle, dribbles with a left hand down to the baseline. Now he's going to cross over Ingram, get underneath the hoop, kick it to Hart in the right corner. Bump by Z. Remember, Zion's got 3 fouls. Follow a jumper by Josh. Tough shot. Air ball again, right in Valanciunas' lap. Oh, Murphy was sitting in the bread basket underneath the hoop, and we didn't see him. Now Zion double team, kick it to Ingram. Fakes the 3, slips, tripped by Hart. He slipped because he got tripped. Now remember, Ingram has already rolled his right ankle tonight. He had to get that taped up again. But to his credit, he came back, and he's trying to walk it off. Now he's taking a beating here. Remember, we play tomorrow night in Indianapolis against the Pacers, where you better score 130. Ingram, sideline left, get it into Jonas. Hounded by Sims and a reach-in. That's a gift. Sims just came in and fouled Valanciunas, and they're just not deep enough, are the Knicks. That's 3 fouls on Sims. They have played 8 tonight, and it doesn't look like they're going any deeper than that. So that's 3 team fouls on the Knicks here. We've got 9:14 left in the quarter. Murphy, throw it over to her. Right angle 3. No. Rebound Trey. Stick back it in with a right hand. Second chance points for the Pelicans. That's 12 now. And Tom Thibodeau takes a timeout. So the Pels out of the locker room. That is much more like it. 56-47 the score. 8:59 left third quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
New Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for what's next. Born for a bolder taste. Born for shaking things up. The taste of a perfect match. Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. Born for this.
Please drink responsibly. Whiskey Specialty, 7% alcohol volume. Jack Daniels Distillery, Lynchburg, Tennessee. Jack Daniels is a registered trademark. Coca-Cola is a trademark of the Coca-Cola Company. 2023 Jack Daniels and the Coca-Cola Company.
Smoothie King asks, what's that sound? That's the sound of us magically transforming our smoothie bowls into 2 new decadent flavors. Dig in to a cool acai or pitaya bowl, handcrafted with crunchy Purely Elizabeth granola, fresh strawberries, and finished with a velvety chocolate hazelnut drizzle. Perfect for breakfast, lunch, or anytime you want to munch. And that's the sound of you making them disappear. Smoothie bowls, now in 2 new decadent flavors. Only at Smoothie King.
Smell that? Of course you don't, because this is a radio ad. Zatarain's flavors are so bold, you don't even have to see the smoky paprika, savory garlic, or zesty bell peppers to be able to taste our delicious jambalaya or any of our other bold, craveable offerings. Zatarain's, bold like that.
CCI Productions is an XL printing, design, fabrication and installation, and finishing company known for their accuracy and precision in branding spaces and events. Let their team of graphic solution specialists provide you with professional consultation, creative conceptualization, high-quality production, and expert execution. Learn more today at cciproductions.io. CCI, official partner of the New Orleans Saints.
They join us Wednesday, March 13th for our second annual International Women's Day networking event presented by Michelob Ultra. Bring your business cards, come meet an inspiring group of women leaders from the Pelicans and greater New Orleans area. Access to this exclusive event and a special souvenir giveaway item are all included when you buy your ticket using this special link only, pelicans.com/women. So the Pels have scored 8 points out of the break at halftime. The Knicks have not scored. It's 56-47. Knicks ball after Tom Thibodeau took a timeout. DiVincenzo right at the top, guarded by Herb. Now double team. Skip pass to Josh Hart, left corner 3. Short, got his own rebound. And now he threw it away. Steal, Trey Murphy, and a foul in the front court by Miles McBride. But again, I go back to it. Josh Hart took a 3 in the left corner. It was short, and he got his own rebound. That cannot happen. We got a break now. I think they're checking to see if McBride is going to be called for a take foul. It's not going to be clear path because the Knicks, they are going to say it's a take foul. No, they're not. Okay, it's just a common foul. It was not going to be clear path because DiVincenzo was past McBride, but you thought that maybe McBride was fouling intentionally, which it certainly looked like it. Anyway, that's 4 team fouls on the Knicks. Zion crosses over. Achua gets to the rack and lays it in with a left hand from the right side. That's what I'm talking about. That's the Zion we need to see the rest of this ball game. He's got 15 now, Pell's largest lead, 58-47. Hart fakes the 3, right free throw line extended now, picked up his dribble, nowhere to go. Get it now to Achua, shovels it to McBride for 3, right angle, clang, rebound Williamson. They still haven't scored in the third quarter of the Knicks. You got a chance to put it on them now. Z to the rack, blocked from behind. Blocked from behind by McBride. Up the floor, Achua. Get it to DiVincenzo, right corner 3, absolutely. 5-point swing. DiVincenzo now with 11 as Herb will drive in and lays it in. That is a hard layup, a line drive layup. I don't know how he had the touch to get it in the bucket. We'll take it. He's in double figures now with 10 as Hart is fouled by Herb Jones. Let's quickly pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
So Herb commits his second, team's first of the third quarter. Pelicans 60, Knicks 50. 7:25 left third quarter. DiVincenzo another 3. That's a brick. Long rebound, though, to Josh Hart. That shot was so bad we couldn't rebound it. DiVincenzo powers in, floats it short. Ball off the foot Sims runs it down to Achua. Floater is good. It's temple rubbing time. It's temple rubbing time. 60-52. We can't rebound the ball. Herb trying to post up Valanciunas. Got him on the left elbow. Handed off to Ingram. Bumped by DiVincenzo. And a travel Ingram because he got bumped. I guess they don't look at that. John Butler calls it. All right, Najee Marshall will check in for Williamson. Remember, Z's been playing with 3 fouls since halftime. So Najee first off the bench in the third quarter. 60-52. Pels lead, 6:51 left in the third. They only have 6 second chance points, but they've got 28 rebounds. By the way, Josh Hart has a double-double now. 11 points, 10 boards. DiVincenzo open in the corner. In and out, no good. That's a break. Rebound Ingram. He was left wide open. Ingram hounded by DiVincenzo into the front court. Spins left. Ingram still dribbling. Hounded by DiVincenzo still. Shot clock at 10. Now Najee. 2-man game with Brandon. Najee to the rack. Throws it up. Contact, no. Tipped up Jonas, no. Follow up Jonas, no again. No again. Rebound Knicks. Frustrating. McBride. Little head fake on Murphy. Crosses him over. Throws it up. Oh, they'll call that foul. Trade with a touch foul on Miles McBride. Jonas is getting clocked. DiVincenzo is bodying up Ingram. Nothing doing. Knicks ball. Hart. 3 ball straight away. Clang. Long rebound to DiVincenzo. Left corner 3. No. Rebound Herb Jones. Another offensive rebound. You get away with it. Murphy. Front court. Get it to Valanciunas, who was 1 for 5 tonight from the floor. 2 left-hand dribbles to Ingram. Ingram. Path to the rack. Bounce feed to Herb. Right corner for 3. Splash. Herbert K. Jones. 13 points now for Herb. He is 3 of 4 from distance, and the Pels lead 63-52. 4 in double figures for New Orleans. Hart, right side to DiVincenzo, splits defenders. Leave it for Achua. Blocked at the rim by Ingram. Great job, B.I. Great pass, DiVincenzo, but Ingram saved the day. Now Ingram just across the timeline right side. Gets a pick from Jonas. Kick it out to Trey in the left corner. No look pass to Valanciunas, who politely dunks it in. And the Pels lead now 65-52. 12 assists on 23 makes for New Orleans. Still not what you want, but you'll take it. McBride to DiVincenzo, wide open 3. Of course. There's nobody near him. There's nobody near him. 65-55. Bogdanovich is about to check in. Ingram, wide open, straightaway 3. Clang off to the left. Rebound McBride. Don't shoot your way out of this. Keep playing basketball. Hart, Euros in. High lefty, layup is good. Josh Hart, 13 points, 10 rebounds. And the Pels, who are just up 12. And Willie Green's got to take a timeout. They're not going away, folks, it appears. 65-57 New Orleans, 4:08 left, third quarter on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Feel the thrill of the open road and the frosty chill of winter. With sounds specially selected for hitting the slopes or cruising through the snow. Miles and miles of Black Diamond anthems that'll make you shiver. Ski Trip, a road trip radio mixtape, now on the all-new SiriusXM app.
The biggest names in the basketball world are on NBA radio.
Head coach of the Minnesota Timberwolves, Chris Finch.
I've never seen the league like this, and it feels like you're winning a ton, but then you look down and there's one game between you and the team behind you. Last 5 years, 5 different champions. It's such an exciting time. We're not in a dynastic period anymore in the NBA. Anybody can win it right now, and I think that's great for the sport.
Hear any interviews you missed on the all-new SiriusXM app. Just search NBA Radio.
Fuel your fandom when you listen to live sports on the all-new SiriusXM app.
It's deep. It's going. And it is gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
Hear the games you just can't miss.
Caitlin Clark is the NCAA's all-time scoring leader.
And get closer to the teams you love wherever you are.
Connor McDavid wins the game for Edmonton.
The action you crave is just a tap away. Live sports. Live on the all-new SiriusXM app.
You gotta love sports.
Hello, I'm James Corden, and I'm so thrilled for you to hear my brand new show, This Life of Mine. Join me every week for incredible conversations and never-before-heard stories from the biggest stars in film, TV, fashion, music, sports, and more. Each week, we'll be talking about the people, the places, the possessions, music, and memories that have made them who they are today. This Life of Mine with me, James Corden. You can listen on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Eastern and Pacific on Stars, Channel 109, or listen on the all-new SiriusXM app.
The biggest names in the basketball world are on NBA radio.
We're talking with Anthony Davis of the Lakers, LeBron at 39. I mean, it's incredible what the guy can still do.
You know, I sit on the bench sometimes just to be a fan. It's like, wow. But what he's able to do on the floor night in, night out at his age, it's a testament to what, you know, he's doing all season, during the season to keep his body right, to be able to go out and do the things that he do.
Hear any interviews you missed on the all-new SiriusXM app. Just search NBA Radio.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on SiriusXM.
Okay. Season are available now. Take advantage of our best lower sideline view, plus qualifying packages that come with food, beverage credits, and access to exclusive events. These seats go fast. Visit pelicans.com/season tickets for more info today. Pels had a 13-point lead. It's a 5-0 run for the Knicks. We're up 8 out of the timeout. Hawkins, shot fake, 3-ball, no. And we got a loose ball foul on the Pelicans. That's on Larry Nance, his second. So Hawkins is now 1 for 4 from 3. But again, you had an opportunity to put your foot on their neck, and you have let them back into it with poor shooting. McBride, Achua, DiVincenzo, Sims, and Bogdanovich. They got 2 3-point snipers on the floor right now. Jones guarding Bogey, top of the key Sims, handed off to Achua. Right corner to McBride, guarded by Hawkins. Down low Achua on the baseline. Leans in, missed the layup. Good job, Larry Nance. It's a shot clock violation as the layup hit nothing. So the Knicks turn it over for the 11th time. Here's the problem. You've got just 7 points off 11 turnovers. Marshall, Nance, Ingram, Hawkins, and Jones for the Pels. Ingram, one-on-one with Sims. Left-hand dribble drive to the paint. Got him up and under. 10-footer off the glass and in. He just schooled Jericho Sims, the Texas product. So Ingram now with 16. He's 6 of 15 from the floor. 3 threes as well. McBride to the nail. Spins right. Goes up. Hawkins knocked it away, and he got it back. Did McBride. Now DiVincenzo for 3. Yep. $67-60. DiVincenzo now 5 of 14. I told you he was going to shoot 23s. Ingram mid-range, good. Right free throw line extended. I told you DiVincenzo was going to shoot 23s. I told you. He's got 17, and we got a long way to go. McBride goes right past Nance. Missed the layup. Nance with another foul. That'll be his third. Pels up 69-60. DiVincenzo Has 9 points in the third quarter. Free throw by Miles McBride is good. McBride drafted by Oklahoma City originally and then traded on draft night. Second round pick out of West Virginia back in 2021. And he's playing tonight because he's got to. He's a rotational piece, but he doesn't start because Jalen Brunson does. Well, Brunson's out with neck spasms. Both free throws are good. They're 10 for 12 from the line. We're 9 of 12. All right, Zion's back in along with Marshall, Hawkins, Matt Ryan, his first appearance tonight, and Larry Nance. Hawkins at the nail, pop the mid-range. Rebound Nance. Dunk it in. Josh Hart tried to foul him, and then Nance shoot him like a mosquito. 71-62. Now DiVincenzo, hook pass to Hart, around the perimeter, bogey for three. No, rebound Jordan Hawkins. Bogdanovich now 2 of 6 from distance. Z right side, guarded by DiVincenzo, and he loses it. Zion tried to spin out of it and forgot the basketball. Another unforced error. Done a better job not turning the ball over here in the second half. But those turnovers like that just drive you nuts because there's just no possession. Now Achua, right at Nance, took steps, throws it up and in. That's a walk. That is an absolute walk, and they don't call it. And Nance protesting as he should. But that's off a turnover. That's now 13 points off turnovers for the Knicks. 71-64. Zion guarded by Alec Burks. Picked up his dribble. Chest it to Matt Ryan. And then bounce feeds. Saved by Zion on the sideline. Kick it to Ryan up top for three. Welcome to the ball game, Matt Ryan. Instant dividends. The man's been in for 60 seconds, has 2 touches, and knocks a three down. 74-64. New Orleans now 11 of 27 from three. Under a minute left in the third. Bogdanovich to Hart between circles. Handed off to Achua. Left-hand dribble, picked it up on the right elbow. Get it to Alec Burks. He can knock threes down, and he'll take one. And it's front iron, no good. Rebound, Najee Marshall. Off to the races. Najee, head of steam, to the rack. And lost it out of bounds. Nice job, Miles McBride, to get back. It's incredible. It's incredible. Botched fast break. You don't even get a shot off. Hart around Zion, weaves through, bump by Nance, and then Zion smashes it, but it's right to Achua. They'll get a 3 out of this with McBride. Unbelievable. 74-67. Zion blocked the ball right to Achua, who threw it to McBride, and he splashed the 3 down. You can't make it up. Now Zion with 5, with 4, drives in, off the glass, no. Tipped off the glass, Burks, and that'll do it. We'll head to the fourth, 74-67 New Orleans on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The biggest names in the basketball world are on NBA radio.
Here comes Larry Bird, the Hall of Famer.
I love the game today because guys are more freer. They can do more things. Klay Thompson, one of my favorites of all time. I've seen score 60 points in 30 minutes. Every era is going to continue to change over time. That's what I want to watch.
Hear any interviews you missed on the all-new SiriusXM app. Just search NBA Radio.
Fuel your fandom when you listen to live sports on the all-new SiriusXM app.
It's deep. It's going. Yes. And it is gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
Hear the games you just can't miss.
Caitlin Clark is the NCAA's all-time scoring leader.
And get closer to the teams you love wherever you are.
Connor McDavid wins the game for Edmonton.
The action you crave is just a tap away. Live sports. Live on the all-new SiriusXM app.
You gotta love sports.
A-M-E.
Radio Andy.
Hey, this is Jeff Lewis, host of Jeff Lewis Live on Radio Andy. I'm here to tell you about the brand new Sirius XM app. Check out my new personal page on the fully redesigned app to see all the places you could hear and see me. Plus, you'll find all my latest episodes, archived episodes, and more. Just search Jeff Lewis in the app to find me, then keep exploring to add all your Sirius XM favorites and new discoveries to your library.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team, plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
This is New Orleans Pelicans basketball on the Pelicans Radio Network. Now, back to the action.
Pels return home to take on the Indiana Pacers this Friday for Retro Remix Night. Get there early to play your favorite arcade games like Pac-Man and Pinball. Enjoy neon face-painting stations on the concourse. Plus, fans in attendance will receive a pair of our special wing warmers, courtesy of AmeriHealth Caritas, Louisiana, while supplies last. Get your tickets now. Go to pelicans.com/promotions. That's the old hockey back-to-back. We'll play in Indiana tomorrow, and then, of course, travel home after the game and then take on the Pacers in New Orleans on Friday. Right now, Pels with a 74-67 lead on the Knicks as we start the fourth quarter. New York ball out of the break, going right to left. Burks for three. No. Rebound, Zion Williamson. That's his sixth. Check that, fifth board. Zion's got it. He's going to go in on McBride and then throw it out long to Matt Ryan. Hook pass up top, Nance. They're going to leave him alone. He won't shoot. Now Murphy. Chest it to Ryan. Right angle three. Yes. Rattles in. 2 threes for Matt Ryan. He had 14 against the Bulls 2 nights ago and now has 6. Achua at the dotted line. Going to back it out to Josh Hart. Got a double-double tonight. Josh shovels it to Burks. Pels back up by 10 again. Burks into the lane, running right-hand floater. Too strong. Deflected out, taken by Trey Murphy. Leave it for Z. Front court left. Chest it to Ryan. Oh, he threw it back to Zion. Boy, Trey didn't see it. Now Zion, head of steam, bumped by Bogdanovich, and one. Scooping lefty layup off the top of the box and down. So Williamson to the free throw line. Through McBride, Bogdanovich, and then Achua tried to block the shot to no avail. So basically 3 defenders. That's 3 fouls on Bogdanovich. Zion, who's not been that efficient tonight, still has 17 points as he will attempt his 6th free throw. And he's got it, and he's made all 6. Give him 18. That ties game-high honors with Brandon Ingram. So the Pels now tie their largest lead, 80-67. 10:40 to go at the Garden. Near steal Nance. Bogdanovich, though, ripped it away from him. Then pops a 3 and hits it. You can't make this up. You just can't make it up. Nance nearly had a pick 6, and instead, Bogdanovich pops a 3. They're not going away. 80-70. Bogdanovich has 17. Marshall. Above the right elbow. Down low Z. Lefty layup. Easy peasy. 20 for Williamson. Now his 32nd 20-point game of the year. 2 minutes gone in the fourth quarter. Pels trying to snap a 2-game streak. Bogdanovich. Deep right wing. He'll pop it from there. Bounce feed to McBride. Steps into a left wing 3. Of course. They're not going away. They're not going away. McBride has made his last 2 3-point attempts. He's got 10 points. They've got 5 in double figures. 82-73 New Orleans. Clock it now, 9:35. Marshall, top of the key to a cutting Z. To the rack. Triple team. Where's the foul? Thank you. As he went through again, Achua, McBride. They're going to call it on McBride, who bounced off Zion literally like a fly. I'll give him credit for sticking his head in there. And Zion's going to win that battle every time. So that's 2 team fouls on the Knicks here in the fourth quarter. Zion, boy, give him the basketball, would you? First one. Nope. That's his first miss of the night. Don't let him off the hook here with that foul. Got to make at least one. Got it. 21 for Z. 8 attempts. How about that? Stop the presses. 10-point lead, 9:25 to go here in Madison Square Garden. McBride, left corner, Josh Hart. Up top, Achua. Achua, starts, stops, spins right into the lane. He's underneath now, fouls Zion. And the layup, no. Zion thought it was a travel. I kind of agree with him, but they won't call it. And that's Zion's 4th foul. So now he's got to be careful. What do you do? You're Willie Green. You got 9:15 left in the ball game. Willie's going to challenge it. All right. Well, look, Zion called it. Can you challenge the travel? I don't. Well, this is interesting. All right, we'll take the break. We'll see what happens, because the foul came after what would have been or was perceived to be a travel by Zion. So we'll see what the results are when we come back. Pels up 83-73 with 9:15 left in the ball game. Gus Cattingill with a scoreboard update when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
When you want to bet on sports, played on a field or ice or course, BetRivers is the place. Over, under, money line, same game parlays, it's all fine.
You'll put a smile on your face.
Bet on the sports you love with BetRivers Sportsbook.
Take a chance.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Progressive knows we're all trying to save right now.
So no pick sixes, no blitzes, no sacks.
Nope, none of that. But there's this cool move called a balestra. Oh, I think that was it. Or maybe it was that. I don't know. I'm still learning.
So fencing tickets are cheaper than football, huh?
Yeah, but hey, now we know what a counter parry is.
Do we?
Progressive offers you savings without sacrifice. So save big when you bundle home and auto. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states.
NBAstore.com, the official online store of the NBA, and the world's largest selection of officially licensed NBA fan gear. With unique designs by Fanatics, Nike, and all the latest styles for every NBA team, plus one-of-a-kind products and authentic collectibles. Shop now and get today's special offer. NBAstore.com, a Fanatics experience.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard.
Taking a look at the NBA scoreboard, we are scoreboard watching. Graph a couple of games here of note, in particular the Dallas Mavericks game that we're keeping an eye on is now a final. The Cavaliers have won 121-119. Warriors do beat the Wizards, though, 123-112, but Dallas did lose. Back to you.
All right, that's big. Now you got to handle your business. Now the challenge unsuccessful as they call Zion Williamson for his 4th foul. Achua at the line. First one is good. Achua traveled, folks. But they say Zion fouled him on the way up. The problem was he traveled before the foul, but they overlooked that. This guy is a 62% free throw shooter, and he's 6 for 6 tonight. 83-75. Cockroach and a nuclear winner, the New York Knicks. Brandon Ingram, Matt Ryan, Larry Nance Jr., Trey Murphy, and Najee Marshall. Brandon. Left corner Murphy, bumped by Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 4. 3 ball on the way and hit with 3 on the shot clock. A step back Trey by Trey. 86-75. Murphy now 3 of 8 from distance, 13 points. 3 ball McBride. No. Rebound Matt Ryan. 8:35 to go. Marshall. Front court Ingram left side. Crosses over Hart. Picked up his dribble now. And we'll start again. Bump Josh. Throw it up. No, that's a foul. It's a late whistle, but the correct whistle. Men on Ingram, he didn't pick up his dribble. He picked up his movement. He maintained the dribble, and then Josh fouled him just below the nail. So 2 free throws for Ingram. Both teams are out of challenges. Thibodeau had a challenge in the first half, and, of course, we just lost that one. Ingram's free throw is good, so he's got 19 now. Zion with 21. Those are the 2 leading scorers in the game. Bojan Bogdanović has 17 along with Dante DiVincenzo for the Knicks. Pels up 12. And now 13, and that's 20 points for Ingram. That's his 30th 20-point game of the year. 88-75. That's the largest lead we've had 3 times now. We haven't gotten it over 13 points. Bogdanović, one-on-one with Ryan, takes him off the dribble, kick it to McBride. We got a charge? Yes, we do. Larry Nance holding his ground above the restricted arc as Bogdanović crashed into him. I tell you, Larry, he struggled against the Bulls, but the basketball IQ, he can bail you out of a lot of situations. He's got 4 points, but he's got 6 rebounds tonight, and he just drew a huge charge. That's 12 turnovers for the Knicks. You get a bucket here, it'll be your largest lead. Nance, top of the key. Trying to get it to somebody, hands it off to Matt Ryan. Now Najee with the shot clock at 3. Ingram baseline. Pop a 15-footer at the buzzer! Oh, my heavens, from the roof of Madison Square Garden. 90-75, Bogdanović for 3, of course. Of course. Literally keeping them in it. 20 points for Bogdanović off the bench. It's his 14th 20-point game. Now Ingram, little spin, mid-range, right in Josh Hart's face. Knocked it down. Ingram now a game-high 24. 92-78. We've got 7:15 left. Hart, center of the lane. Bump by Nance. And he'll go to the line. Nance holding both arms straight up, as if to say, principle of verticality. Nope. Again, Bojan Bogdanović is now 4 of 8 from 3, 20 points. So he and DiVincenzo literally keeping the Knicks within striking distance. Hart's free throw, Klang off to the left. It was Josh's first attempt of the night. Hart with his 11th double-double this year, 13 points, 10 rebounds. He also has 5 assists in 36 minutes. Precious Achiuwa's played 38 minutes, but again, they have to. They are short-handed big time. And they played last night, did the Knicks. Second free throw, rim blast good. All right, Murphy, Ingram, Marshall, Nance, and Ryan for the Pels. DiVincenzo, Hart, McBride, Bogdanović, and Achiuwa. That's their best lineup, in my opinion. Najee. Right side, Ingram had it poked away by Josh, and they steal it. Gift. Bogdanović for 3. Short. Air ball. Achiuwa got the rebound. That can't happen. To DiVincenzo. Splits defenders. Hands it off to Josh on the left wing. Drives right by Nance. Pops the mid-range. No, back iron. Achiuwa with another rebound. He travels and will get a layup. No. But they want it more. And Precious Achiuwa wants it more. 3 opportunities. 6:36 left in the ball game. 92-79 New Orleans for the time being. Achua is 6 for 6 at the line at 62%. Somehow the back of the baseball card has to come through here. There you have it, on cue. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to tip your waitress. You can't be 62% all year and then just light them up. Now, if you're the Pelicans, you better rebound this miss. Jonas in for Nance. Larry's got 4 fouls now to go along with Williamson. 3 team fouls each. Second free throw with Chua. That's good. So he is now 7 of 8. At the free throw line, 15 points. We're getting near crunch time, folks. You got to keep putting the ball in the hole. Jonas, short corner left. Backing down Achua to the restricted arc. Hack Achua. Good job. That's exactly what you need to do. That's 3 on Achua. He's got 3 more to give. So make your free throws, Valanciunas. He's got 5 points, 8 rebounds, 1 of 2 at the line. Pell's shooting percentage has gone up here now, 47.8%. We were 40% most of the game. Free throw is good. 32 points in the paint for New Orleans to just 22 for the Knicks. Again, they've had to live outside. They just don't have any post players. All right, Tom Thibodeau will take our final media timeout. 6:21 to go here in New York. Pelicans 93, Knicks 80. Back in 2 minutes on the Pelicans.
Fuel your fandom when you listen to live sports on the all-new Sirius XM app.
It's deep. It's going. And it is gone. It is bedlam at the bank.
Hear the games you just can't miss.
Caitlin Clark is the NCAA's all-time scoring leader.
And get closer to the teams you love wherever you are.
Connor McDavid wins the game for Edmonton.
The action you crave is just a tap away. Live sports. Live on the all-new Sirius XM app.
You gotta love sports.
There's a channel that explodes with gritty guitar texture and perfect pop melodies. Sirius XM Pop Rocks serves up those undeniable 90s anthems, 2K hits, and today's fresh pop finds. Pop Rocks. Turn it up now on Channel 6 and anytime in the all-new Sirius XM app.
The biggest names in the basketball world are on NBA radio.
Tyrese Halliburton with the Indiana Pacers recently said you'd like to spend your entire career in Indianapolis.
Yeah, I mean, I'm from Wisconsin. This is nothing to me. There's no real such thing as small markets anymore in the NBA. You know, for us, it's just trying to keep growing the game, and every city there's not necessarily a small market anymore, if that makes sense.
Hear any interviews you missed on the all-new SiriusXM app. Just search NBA Radio.
It's fantasy baseball season, and Fantasy Sports Radio is helping you draft a winning team.
Gone for Ronald Acuna.
Labor, the League of Alternative Baseball Realities auction-style drafts. Friday at 7 Eastern. The top experts in the fantasy industry are drafting against each other.
I'm curious where you come in on Ellie De La Cruz.
Upside is top 5.
Jim Bowden, Jeff Erickson, and Ray Flowers bring you pick-by-pick analysis, player projections, and more. Labor, Fantasy Sports Radio, Channel 87, and on the all-new SiriusXM app.
On the court, off the court, and on devices equipped with Amazon Alexa. For the best basketball insight, just say, Alexa, listen to NBA Radio on SiriusXM.
Okay. Incredible night in New Orleans. Janet Jackson performing all her #1 hits with special guest Nelly. Smoothie King Center, July 23rd. Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com. Janet Jackson with special guest Nelly. For more, visit janetjackson.com.
Back in the Garden, Todd Rapanini with you. 6:21 left, fourth quarter. Pelicans lead 93-80. Second free throw coming up for Jonas Valanciunas. They're all big now. Jonas made the first, and Tom Thibodeau called that devilish timeout. But Jonas says, forget about it. I got it. The old in-between free throws timeout. All right, so McBride, Hart, DiVincenzo, Bogdanovich, and Sims on the floor for the Knicks. We're down 94-80 with 6:10 to go. DiVincenzo underneath the hoop. Whip it up top, McBride. Shuffles his feet, kick it to DiVincenzo. Left corner three. Nobody within 20 feet of him, and you know the result. DiVincenzo now 6 of 15 from distance, 20 points. DiVincenzo has 5 games this year with at least 7 threes. That's tied for second in the league. Here we go again. DiVincenzo just takes a charge. Empty possession. Notice it's getting close to clutch time. 94-83. DiVincenzo for 3. No. Dodged the bullet. He was open. Jonas with his 9th rebound. Don't turn it over and put the ball in the bucket. Ingram to Matt Ryan, along with Trey Murphy, Jonas Valanciunas, and Herb Jones. That's your 5. No movement. Right baseline Ingram. Drives in. Get it over to Trey. Left corner 3. Yes. Nothing but net in front of our bench. That's how you move the basketball, and Murphy knocks it down. He's 4 of 9 for 3. Josh Hart is fouled. It's incredible. His 3rd. Josh will go back to the line. What hurts you now are dead clock points. Great pass from Ingram to Murphy, who held the follow-through pose. So Hart, 1 of 2 at the line, 14 points, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. In and out. We'll take it. We will take it. Knicks now 14 of 19 from the line. Pels are 15 of 19. Zion Williamson in for Matt Ryan, who had a very productive 9 minutes. 6 points and a rebound, but 2 3-point attempts and got them both. Those were huge buckets at the time. They still are. Short tip. They get it back. You can't make this stuff up. DiVincenzo to Hart. Fakes to 3. Get it to DiVincenzo. Drives to the rack. Euros in. Through the hands. That's in the backcourt. That's a backcourt. Yes. Oh, man. Temple rub. Hart misses both free throws, and Bogdanovich gets the rebound. But they throw it away. It went through McBride's hands all the way into the backcourt, so they wound up turning it over anyway. That's their 13th. Pels have 11 points off turnovers. We've turned it over 13 times. They've got 17. Ingram, right elbow, drives to the dotted line, get it to Z. Flattens Hart. Charge. Easy call. Easy call. We just don't want to put them away. $14 turnovers for the Pels. And again, Zion's got 5 fouls. He is not fouled out this year. 4:40 to go. McBride, dotted line, pop a 10-footer. No good. Rebound, Josh. Off of us. It's incredible. Look, they came in second best offensive rebounding team in the league. We're seeing it. They get to these loose balls. But we're going to give up 3 points here. If we're not careful, Bogdanovich for 3 right corner, no, and we get a rebound with Ingram. 4:25 to go in the game. You're up 97-83. Ingram, bump by Hart. Get it to Trey. Now in front of the center circle and the Knicks logo, Ingram. Bump by Hart again. Leave it out for Murphy. Fake a 3. Drive in. Finger roll with the right hand, Trey Murphy. Yes. Murphy now with 18 points. Pels' largest lead, 99-83. DiVincenzo for 3. Of course. Left corner. Why not? His 7th made 3 of the night in 17 attempts. 99-86. You can't kill him. Z doubled. Jump feed to Murphy. Right wing. Trey. Deep 3 straight away. Yes! from Hoboken, New Jersey. As Zion nearly intercepted a pass, or did they call a foul? What did they call? Knocked it out of bounds. Did he foul out? What did they call? Wow. So Zion goes to intercept the pass. Instead, he fouls Bogdanovich. Actually, it was McBride, excuse me. And Zion went straight to the bench. 102-86. Dead clock points coming up. Again. Trey's got 11 points in the fourth quarter. Huge free throw brick, Josh Hart. So he's not helping himself. But again, those Knicks regulars, they are wiped out. They were in a battle to the death last night, literally to the final buzzer, and now they're playing tonight. Ochua's got 39 minutes. Hart's got 39 minutes. DiVincenzo, 36. 102-87, 3:30 to go. Herb handling the ball. Lefty drive into the lane. Euro's in. Missed the layup, though. But a foul on McBride. That's Miles McBride's third. Good job by Herb Jones. I mean, that was 1-on-5. Almost made a very tough shot. So Jones with the lefty free throw, rattles in and out, back in again. They're starting to filter towards the exits here in Midtown Manhattan on the corner of 33rd and 8th. It's the most famous arena in the world. 104-87 as Herb gets them both. He's got 15, just no fouls. McBride up top, Josh, stutter step, straightaway three. Off the heel, rebound. Oh, Murphy got clocked by DiVincenzo. Loose ball foul will go back the other way. Two more free throws coming up for Trey Murphy. And I'm starting to feel much, much better about things right now. You gave up 87 points against this team in October in New Orleans. And right now, the Knicks have 87 points with 3:09 left in the game. Free throw Murphy is good. So Trey having a massive fourth quarter. Out of both. Out of baby. 106-87, largest lead. McBride drives in. Hook it to DiVincenzo, left corner. Why not another three? No. Weak side rebound, Murphy. That's going to do it. 12-4 run, and the Pels have put it away. 19-point lead with under 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. Clock is your friend now. Herb between circles, shot clock at 8. Whip it over to Trey. Right wing three, online and rinsed again. Kenneth Murphy the third, have a night. Timeout, Tom Thibodeau. Lights out at the Garden. 109-87, and all of a sudden, Trey Murphy has game-high honors. 26 points for Murphy, which is just 2 below his season high. And Murphy has just tied his season high with 6 made threes. It's the third time he's done it. When the Pelicans get the three-point shooting with Murphy and Jones and Ingram, and of course Matt Ryan knocked a couple down tonight, you can get that, especially Trey Murphy, because that's what he's supposed to do. And it's no secret he's been in a slump. But boy, he has snapped out of it tonight. He started out a little slow as well. But this fourth quarter has been huge. And that is it. says Tom Thibodeau. White flag has been waved. So the Pelicans are going to come in here to the Garden and get a much-needed win in many, many ways. All right, Jalen Crutcher is going to make his Pelicans debut. The rookie out of Dayton who's been with Birmingham all year long, 38 games. So Crutcher's in the game, along with Darian Sebron, who just got called up from Birmingham, Jeremiah Robinson-Earl, Matt Ryan, and Jordan Hawkins. Well, these guys have played together in Birmingham. New roster for the Knicks also. Jericho Sims in tight, of course, and one in a blink. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl with the foul. Sims wasn't that aggressive with our starters. All right, let's set him up for the Knicks. Charlie Brown Jr., who has 1 point in his career. Free throw is good. Jacob Toppin, Miles McBride, Jericho Sims, and Daquan Jeffries. 2 minutes, 15 seconds left. Pels up 109-90. Keep them under 100. Matt Ryan, extra pass, JRE, right corner three. That is 3 games in a row that Jeremiah Robinson-Earl has knocked down a corner three. 2 minutes left, 112-90. Jeffries for 3, left corner, no. Strong side rebound, JRE. And it is academic now. Hawkins, no look pass to the cutting. Robinson-Earl the rim. There's Jericho Sims to block it out of bounds. Whoa, they say it went off? No, you got to change that call. Yep, it's off of Sims. It wasn't pretty, especially in the first half, but this looked like a much different team in the second half. Much different, talking about the Pels. And again, you got to carry this momentum to tomorrow night when you're taking on the Pacers. Sebron into the lane, threw it right to Charlie Brown Jr., who lost it out of bounds at our bench as the shot clock is at 1. But the Pacers are the highest scoring team in the league. They're at 126 every time they take the floor. When they're at home, it's 130 and more. So you need that tomorrow night. Matt Ryan got the inbound, but he really had nowhere to go, and it's a turnover on a shot clock violation. 112-90, 125 left here in New York City. We'll get on a plane, head to Indianapolis. Same time tomorrow night, folks. 6:30 Central. This game will be on ESPN, nationally televised. That's why they moved the game back a half hour. McBride, 2 crossovers, get it to Sims, who is padding his stats, 2-hand dunk. Sims now with 7.7 rebounds. 112-92, 1 minute left in the Garden. Hawkins to Crutcher. Left-hand dribble drive, dotted line, floated up, didn't get the roll. Our bench was about to explode. That would have been his first points. Oh, it just rolled off. Give it his first NBA points. Now 3-ball McBride, clang, rebound Jordan Hawkins, 35 seconds left. Get it back to Crutcher. Average 17 a game in Birmingham. Sebron, he scored points in the NBA. Left hand, get it to JRE up top. He'll pop a 3. Why not? Jeremiah Robinson-Earl. That's our 18th made 3 of the night. And shot clock is off. This baby's over. What are the Knicks going to do here? Brown, pop a deep right wing 3. Front iron no good. Rebound Jordan Hawkins. That's his 4th of the night, and that will do it. The Pelicans snap their brief 2-game losing streak and taste the sweet fruits of victory in the world's most famous arena. Your final score from Madison Square Garden. The New Orleans Pelicans 115. The New York Knicks 92. The Pels get a big win. Gain some ground on the Dallas Mavericks, who lost to Cleveland tonight. And the Pels are now 35-24 overall, and a very impressive 18-12 away from home. Tip of the cap to the Knicks. They were incredibly shorthanded. The Pels needed to take advantage of it, and you did. The Knicks now, a lot of injuries. They got to battle through it. They've now lost 6 of their last 8. They are 20-10 now in the Garden and dropped to 35-24 overall. But it was Trey Murphy who just exploded in the fourth quarter and looked like the Trey Murphy of old. And it was just fantastic to see. 6 threes in 11 attempts, 26 overall, leads both teams. With the Pelicans, 3 20-point scores in this game. Murphy, 26. Brandon Ingram had 24. He had a bit of a slow start, as did Zion Williamson. But again, in the second half, both those guys picked it up. Brandon Ingram with 24 and Zion with 21. As we wait for our post game here in Madison Square Garden. The Pelicans, that is just a massive win. Because you just had the apprehension after the Miami game 1. And then when the Bulls came in and got the win, the kind of fear was you can't make 2 losses turn into 3 and then 4 with the back-to-back. Of course, this is a very tough place to play. Fear was you can't make 2 losses turn into 3 and then 4 with the back-to-back. Of course, this is a very tough place to play here in New York. And who knows, but you stopped it right here and right now. And now you have a chance tomorrow to sweep the back-to-back. The Pels have not done a bad job this year on second games of back-to-backs. As a matter of fact, we are 4-5 this year in those situations. Of course, one of them coming just a couple days ago out of the All-Star break with the Houston-Miami back-to-back. Of course, the Pelicans did not win the second game there. So, again, we're waiting for our player guest. We expect it to be Brandon Ingram here as the Garden is clearing out. But the Pelicans get themselves a very nice road win. And, of course, tomorrow, Gus Kattengell will be live at Wrong On.